Alright, so... Jesus.
My inner life. Legend of Zelda fanfic.
The awful fanfiction we all know and hate. With a burning passion, apparently.
Yeah, says the repost.
FYI, from the late 90s and early 2000s. So that would have been around near when Twilight Princess came out? Or was that like...
That was like before Twilight Princess.
Yeah, hang on.
That would have been around when Ocarina of Time came out.
Yeah, it would have had to be, because that's when it's like based around.
Yeah.
2006, yeah, so... Well, Ocarina of Time was... 1998, yeah, so... That's definitely around that area.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's skip this FYI, just saying that this isn't theirs, and get to the author's note.
Oh no.
Which, may I remind you, is a novel in itself. This is 22 chapters long. 20 if you don't include the author's note or the FYI, but the 19 chapters, because the last one's just the footnotes of like when she's like put a 1 next to something, you're meant to go down to that and see what 1 means. Like get the definition for some bullshit. Anywho, author's notes. Oh, is this just all the author's notes in one? Or was... I can't remember. Yeah, I think before, even then, there was just one big author's note. Hello. Thanks for choosing to read my story. As you might know, I've become a major Zelda fan in the last year, ever since I played I have grown a fond interest in Link. I started to notice that after I got really into it, I found that I had a strange gift. A gift to lucid dream. I bet. I started having dreams about Hyrule and about Link. In a lucid dream, you can control your dreams. The dreams became very real, kind of like a second life, and almost every night I would have another. Starting from where the last one left off, I bet. Even to this day, I still have them. That would be a nightmare eventually.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet that's exactly what's happening. I find that they help me get through life. This may sound queer, but for me, the dreams sure help me out. Yeah, queer, jeez, laugh it up. I have shared this story with many other people, and so far, all has liked it.
What?
Now, as you read this, it is told from my perspective, or first-person view. That was just the first paragraph of the author's note.
Yeah, it keeps...
Let's keep this rolling. I'm gonna start this stopwatch to see how long this goddamn actually takes.
Okay.
You'll find that it is very detailed, since I remember it all very clearly to this day. The story takes place after Oot. Nothing after that ever happens. No Majora's Masks, no Link to the Past, no, or even Oracle of Seasons or Ages. And there is no love relation between Link and Zelda, Link and Ruto, Link and Marlon, Link and Saria, because of my feelings about Link. He doesn't get to like anybody else.
Yeah.
The person that he gets involved with in this story is myself, or actually is my persona. A persona is, for those of you who need to know, a representation of one's personality, or in dictionary terms is persona in brackets. N. Noun. In biology, same as person, so for all you future readers, this is... oh, that was a very small definition. I thought it was going to be...
Yeah, same as person.
In biology, same as person. I thought that was going to go on for a bit. So, for all you future readers, this story is based on Jenna, a Char character.
Char.
That is a representation of my person. If you think this might be too queer, then you shouldn't read this. And in all caps, this is not the type of story for those of you that dislike or cannot handle such material as the context of this story. But if you seriously believe you can handle the context of this story, then read on. If you're squeamish about sex, there will be sex. Disclaimer right here. Let's get to it. There is some weird stuff going on here. Then you should not read this. Since this story is a real lemon, just
real lemon.
Just a real lemon.
Just a legitimate lemon.
Yeah. I guess.
So.
Yeah.
So
in
this is a
fanfictions,
real lemon in the point of view of a Charmander. Okay.
Yeah. In fanfictions, lemon means some, like, I don't know. You usually see them when it's a self-insert and there is sex.
Yeah,
am
it's
I
just
right?
a sexual story.
A sexual story. They have to call it a lemon. It's still sour. Makes you pull that face. You know that face when you eat something really sour and just cringe.
Oh.
That's the cringe face. Yeah. And there is a lot of that, heavily detailed, between Link and I, that is. Nobody else. If it happens to anybody else, there was sex. Good day. Especially during the bonding ceremony. Ah, yeah, we'll get to that. Jesus Christ. There is also some blood content and strong adult language. So, if that is too much, then you should turn back now. Should we turn back?
Fuck that.
Now, I have not finished it as of yet. I have to catch up. Since the last stream I had was just after Link and I had the blessing ceremony of our twins. Our third and fourth kids. I did not get that far. Oh
god.
They had 3 and 4. Jesus.
Let's hope we never get that far.
I hope I hope a wizard just bursts in through my window and casts sleep forever. Right now there's about 100 to 150 pages worth. Jesus.
Lovely.
I'm expecting it to reach at least 300 to 350. Probably even more. Please no. I will try to update 2 different words, update, as often as possible. I hope that some of you like this. I do not mind sharing it, but please understand... I nearly skipped a line. This is very precious to me. That was all caps. As well as Link. If I read anything loud like that, it's probably because it's in caps. So like I said, if the content of this story sounds too queer for you, turn back now. But to all of you who wish to continue, happy reading. Thanks. Link's Queen. Is that like a signature?
I guess. Link's Queen.
Link's Queen.
Fuck.
Link's Queen. Just...
Okay.
Just Link's Queen.
It's good.
Okay. Now... I'm not gonna read this as if it was all caps, because...
Yeah, you just be screaming.
Goddamn, just look at that.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
Oh my god.
Look at that. It goes on for that much. Really? So I'm just gonna read it as if it was normal.
Alright.
Rated R for strong adult language, sex, violence, and blood content. Again, as a final warning, this story contains heavy sex, adult language, and talks about my personal encounter. That word looked weird for some reason. With Link, this story is based on dreams. Dreams about my life with him. If you find the content of this story to be offensive, queer, or plain out of the wall, never heard that expression, then do not read on. I have gotten way too many flames, sick fires, about the content of this story. When I have placed several warnings, I will not accept any more flames, ramblings, cussing, or excessive lashing out about the character, Jenna. She likes to write Char. Or reviews about the content of this story. Excessive lashings out, vicious attacks against my personality, or non-mature constructive criticism. Jesus.
There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't have a major in reading. Any reviews submitted that do not follow the above guidelines... What guidelines? No guidelines. I guess just don't flame. Don't get angry.
Yeah.
Will be deleted immediately. These warnings are not there to look pretty. The authors place warnings for a reason. It is to tell you what the content of the story is, so that if the reader finds the content of the story offensive, they will not read on. Jesus Christ, this is so long. Many authors have been complaining about unwanted, excessive, violent, and just plain nasty reviews that have been submitted by readers about their stories, causing fanfiction to grant authors the ability to delete unwanted reviews and block certain readers. I'm not even done. I'll say this for myself and all the other authors on fanfiction. Yes, this is on fanfiction. Wait, did she upload this to fanfiction first?
Probably.
Because when I read it first, it was on a different website.
That's probably just a repost.
Yeah. And this is a repost of a repost. Unless this was before that one. Anyway, no authors twist your arms or hold you at gunpoint or force you in any way, shape or form to read their stories. All readers have the right not to read a certain story. It is your responsibility to read up. Blah, blah, blah. God damn, I'm going to skip that. Jesus Christ, I'm just going to skip to the next paragraph. It's just, don't read this. It's a big warning after, I guess, she got too many flames. It's a damn shame to know that there are adults out there who cannot...
conductive themselves?
Not conductive. Yeah, I wasn't, like... I thought I was a bit dumb for a second.
Conductive themselves.
I mean, she may be right. She seems to know how to write, at least. Like,
yeah.
We can give her that she can actually put grammar where it is needed and write words, where most fanfictions we will probably read will have a lot of misspellings and stuff. Cannot conductive themselves in the simplest manner their parents have taught them. Also, leaving malicious reviews is also a sign of low self-esteem. Well, fuck. We have really slow... I was going to say...
Fuck.
I completely jumbled that up. I was going to say low self-esteem, but I combined low and self to make slow. Slow self-esteem.
Slow self-esteem.
If all you people know how do is attack someone... What?
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right as soon as you said, like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
pretty good grammar.
Up. If all you people know how do is attack someone viciously, it's a sign of selfishness and no respect for oneself. I suggest to all readers who are thinking about leaving a malicious review for me, please get a hobby and learn to control your anger. Well, fun thing is, this is becoming our hobby. Because you're only hurting yourself, not me. Also, leaving nasty review only makes you look stupid, not me. Okay. I find it very ridiculous that I have to leave a warning this long, same. But it is because of the very immature readers that have submitted nasty childish reviews. Again, please read the above context before reading on. Jesus.
Well, do you think they're actually going to read this?
We did.
You see what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, like, the people who are actually posting reviews. Or, you know, like, childish reviews.
I think they well, not childish ones, but if someone was actually serious about writing reviews, they would.
Yeah.
But either way, you're posting this out here for all to see. You can't really shout at them for leaving negative things, because that's always going to happen.
Right.
Someone's going to be negative Nancy. I mean, and the fact your story is this doesn't help.
Right.
Like, I get that in your dreams you can be the perfect being, but maybe you should alter that a little to make a good story. Anyway, we're not even done. We're not even, like, half done with this. Furthermore, I have realised that this story needs some heavy grammar corrections, which I assume she has already done, and the plot needs some work. And yeah, bloody hell it does.
Definitely.
Also, under the advisement, I was going to write advertisement for a second, of my friends who had just recently completed 2 literature classes. Alright. Has stated the reasons why people had classified Jenna as a Mary Sue, quote-unquote, character, and labelled her as flat. She has come to the conclusion that most people do not know or understand Jenna's story. What? Oh, her friends. So she has advised me to create an origin story to explain about her history before she met Link. Oh wow, I read that and it was tiny. It was like she was just a farmer from another land. Great.
Right.
That way she will become more rounded and give people a reason to care about her.
No.
You tried.
No.
It was never in my intentions to create Jenna as a Mary Sue character, or to make her... Give us a hand here. Conceited.
Yeah, conceited.
Conceited?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Big words. Because I'm not really like that. Jenna is a personal char. I hate it. One that resembles my personality, while this story is being told from her perspective. Not first person, her first person. This story is not something that I pulled out of my head like my drawings. We should try and find her drawings.
Oh, God.
It came from my dreams, so I understand that revising this story is going to be hard work and will take time. Oh yeah, that's me messing with the controls after my elder. Yeah. Since the story is being told in the extract or close to exact, not extract, order that happened in my dreams, changing how fast Link and Jenna marry isn't going to be easy. 'Cause yes, they do get married. Spoilers, if anybody was on the edge of their seats. Even changing how fast they have sex. And that happens. And revising the lemon parts also won't be easy to do. I am currently in the process of revising this story. I also have received a college grammar book from my friend, and I will be investing, in a beta reader. What? A beta reader, not a beta. I'm also considering taking two literature classes. No, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, wrong too. Okay.
It doesn't matter. At JC.
JC.
What's JC?
I don't know.
To help boost my writing skills. But now I say this. If you people, the reviewers, really have the intentions to help me, please do it positively, and like a mature adult. I'm telling you that it is a proven fact that negative motivation never motivates someone to change. It never has, and it never will. I'm pretty sure your parents have taught you that people only respond to positive motivation and not negative. Well, depends. What if the motivation is to motivate you to stop? Then what happens? Oh.
Yeah.
Brain teaser.
That's true.
Oh my god, there's still so more. I'm not closed-minded. I never have been. I have always been open to other people's thoughts and opinions. It is when it's done in an inappropriate manner that I turn my nose and look away. People have to understand that when you're an adult, you need to... Where am I? I skipped a line. Conduct yourself like one and learn how to address other people like one. You cannot just act childish when you come across something that you do not approve of. You're only making yourself look bad, and that can affect you in later life. Acting childish... I skipped a line again. And ranting and raving. Raving's fun, man. Is something that I'd expect a little kid would do when he doesn't get his way. Jesus, this is giving me a headache. When an adult acts childish over stupid things that's looked down upon and considered to be unhealthy. I have seen far too many reviews left for me where the reviewers are just ranting and skipping up a line. Great job. Where'd I go? I am completely lost. Stupid. Where am I? Like, little kids over this story because they don't like it. It is only making them look stupid, and it is very unhealthy. Alright. I fear that these people have some serious emotional problems if they get that upset over a story. People in control of their emotions and have also obtained some sort of common sense never let little things get them all riled up. It is very sad when they handle themselves when leaving me reviews. Getting riled up, ranting and raving. You like saying that, don't you? Ranting and raving. No, we're not raging. Screaming and spitting nails over this story. Ow. Fingernails or metal nails?
I'm guessing metal nails.
Yeah, this story, screaming and spitting nails over this story, is what has caused me to get upset, not the fact they didn't like it. Well, nobody likes someone who doesn't like what they do. Jesus.
You're
also,
almost there, man.
Shh. Shh. Never told me the odds. Also, as a side note, this is a side note. This right here. I never physically hurt anyone with this story, other than my friend who got paper cut with it. I got one reviewer that said, "Oh God, please stop writing. You're hurting everyone." Now, I want to know where I physically touched that person. You would, wouldn't you? Naughty. I want to know how I am twisting anyone's arm to read this. I have never done anything of the sort in any way, shape, or form. I do not appreciate being accused of that. If you're emotionally hurt over this, it's your fault, not mine. I'm sorry if it did, but I have placed several warnings describing the content of this story, and if you know what it contains, and you do not like this type of material, then why are you reading it? I'm not. I'm reading a damn author's note that is 20 pages long. I do not appreciate getting accused for other people's actions and It is your choice as the reader to read the content of this story, and it is not my fault if it upsets you when you knew from the get-go.
The get-go?
It literally says from the get-go.
Yeah.
Not the get-go.
Not the get-go, the get-go.
From the get-go. Like, am I just stupid, and is that the actual...
Oh, it can't be. It has
Hang
to
on.
be the get-go. What are you doing?
From...
No.
The... Gecko. Apparently, what? From the get-go, people are actually saying from the get-go. Yeah, so I think it's just literally...
Yeah.
what they think they heard.
Yeah. It's just get-go.
Jesus.
Oh my god. The get-go.
That's funny. From the get-go. Upsets you when you know from the get-go what it contains. So please do not flame me about it. I also feel like a school teacher teaching a bunch of little kids, and I find that this really wasn't necessary and shouldn't have had to come to this. But it is very hard when your reviewers have forgotten how to conduct themselves like adults. If you honestly think that being malicious is a good thing, and that you are not wrong in doing so, well then, you're blinded by your own selfish pride. People with common sense learn how to take responsibility of themselves and are able to admit their wrongs. I have found that many of the reviewers have left me malicious reviews honestly believe that it is appropriate behavior for an adult, when it really is that they are too self-absorbed in, I don't know why I'm speaking like freaking G-Man, when they are too self-absorbed in themselves to admit they're wrong. Well, they're not wrong, because the story is that Deku just gave me the freaking what swat just there. He tricked me so hard. I spent ages trying to block this guy because my button wasn't working. Anywho, where the hell am I? I'm getting so bored of reading this goddamn author's note. Others just might be wrong.
Yeah.
Results of their selfish pride, one to simply admit in front of others that they might be wrong. How can any of you hold any right to call Jenna, that word again, conceited?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any idea what that means.
Basically, stuck up.
I'll just say stuck up then, I guess. Oh, when writing a story, you always use the thesaurus. When in reality, you're... Oh, God, even this word's looking weird now. I know it. How the frick do you say it?
What?
When in reality, you're... Ah, shit. I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Contradicting.
There it is. I was like thinking contrading.
You're contradicting yourself.
Contrading. Ah, I was trying to say it in my head for 2 minutes just there. 4 minutes. There it is. You're contradicting yourselves by being... Oh my god. Stop using these words. And there it is again. Literally in the next sentence. Like, I know it's a good
that's
word.
Just not good story writing.
Exactly, like...
Not story writing, but you know, that's not how you should write. Using the same word in
over
the
and
next
over?
sentence. Yeah.
Ever again in the same story?
Yeah.
You're contradicting yourself by being conceited as well. Being conceited is again selfish pride and being self-absorbed. And yes, it is and always will be a fact that most of the reviewers have been conceited. It's like you're conceding to something. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I don't know. And very contradictive. Thank you for saying the exact same thing you said, but backwards over and over and over throughout this whole thing. Please do not leave me a review that only contradicts what you are trying to preach. What? You should in reality take your own advice. Again, I find it is very ridiculous that this had to be as long as it is. Me too. But it is due to the fact that people not conducting themselves appropriately, conducting and conceding, contradicting. I'm about to say.
It's just over and over.
I'm about to call her a C word I do not want to say. Also, if I do receive any more malicious reviews with screaming, spitting nails, or ranting and raving over this story because you do not like it, then you are too self-absorbed to admit that you are acting that is wrong. Well then, you have proven my point.
You're almost there.
Oh, this is very self-explanatory.
Come on.
Now, please do not read on if you do not plan on leaving me a review appropriately. That was the author's note. That took me half an hour to read.
Look at the prologue. It's only 3 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like... What is this?
Jeez. Well, it's just the prologue. It's meant to be like the blurb or some bullshit. I don't know. You want to take this?
Sure. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Prologue. Okay. Dreams come in many forms, some good, some bad, some very realistic, even ones that feels very real.
So it's realistic and feels real. Who would have thought?
Okay. Okay. Alright. Don't break just yet. Okay.
You literally read a sentence.
Yeah, I know, right? That's how bad it is. Okay. A dream may come to us from very happy events, or even stem from bad events in our lives. Some come to us as a pleasure dream, and some come to us as nightmares. Some become vague memories after time, while some stay very rich in our minds. This is a story about a dream that I had. A dream that became more. A dream that became more dreams. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah. A dream that would end one night and resume the next. Uh, it would become like a second life. Ever since I became a Zelda fan, I grew an interest in Link. I thought him as the perfect man, one that you could not find in this world. I thought him as a man that should have been. The more that he attracted my attention, the more I became attracted to him. Really?
Life doesn't work like
Okay.
that. No, this is the perfect man we're talking about.
He attracted your attention, so you became attracted to him?
Yeah.
That's incredible. You said the same thing twice in the same sentence. Okay. I feel like there was a connection between him and me. Him and I. Okay, I'll stop. Then he became a part of me.
Would be he
And
and
after
I,
that, I
not him
fell
and I.
deeply in love with him. I know that may sound queer. Okay. I know that may sound queer to you, but love is a mysterious thing and should not be taken lightly. Love is a very strong emotion, an emotion that should be treasured. Love comes from the heart, but when it takes its hold, it's got you. I quite don't understand it myself, but I know that when I first laid my eyes upon Link, I fell in love with him. My heart just told me it was right, told me that he was the one I've been searching for. Ever since I've felt that it was my destiny, that I was it was destiny that has brought me to him. Even in my mind, it feels the same. I don't consider myself any different from anyone else, though I have love for someone that is not really there. What are you doing?
This is the perfect man.
Though I have love for someone who's not really there, he always remains very real to me inside my heart and in my mind. Even to this day, I still love him. He has kept me very happy, and he has made me happy when I was sad. He has made me feel stronger about myself. He has even taken care of me in ways that no one else can. Even though I have feelings for him, I'm not any different from the rest of you. I will always hold him close to my heart. He is still in my mind, and I still have dreams. The connection still remains strong, and the dreams remain true. I lived my entire life with Link in Hyrule, all stemming from this series of dreams. Dreams that I want to have. Dreams that I make happen. From the first day I met him, to the birth of our first child, and even the days when Link and I prepared our family in the event that Ganon should return, this book is based on my inner life, a second life that lived in a faraway land, in another timeline, in another dimension. A tale of love, passion, despair, and hope. I enjoyed my inner life. I looked forward to going to sleep every night, and I look forward to the ones that will come. Besides, or because, love will never die.
Just...
I feel like I just read the ramblings of a stalker. Like, someone who just completely idolizes someone so much that their life it just revolves around them. Oh my god.
So, I think we'll leave it at this. Hopefully we'll see you guys at the next part where we actually start the story after half an hour of the prologue and author's note. We'll just leave you with this thought. Love will never die. To sleep a chance to dream. Do not let love ever die. It can never.
It's gonna fucking kill me.
It's gonna fucking... Jesus.
Love may never die, but I will.